I'm gonna go ahead and get it off my chest right now. I'm a huge liar. I told you lies. I'm sorry. Hi, my name is Jen. Welcome to my channel, All on My Plants. Today, I have a plant haul. Again, I did not intend to buy any plants. I had no plans of purchasing any. It just kind of worked out that I did. Basically, I saw them in my local Facebook buy and sell group, and it was 6 Hoyas, none of which I had, and they were less than $50. They were 40 bucks. So I had to go to Salisbury anyway. I went to the doctor. I'm fine. Not making anybody sick, I promise. I'm fine. I am. Thank you all for your well wishes, by the way, and all the happy holiday wishes, and same to you all. I know I just said literally in the last video I posted a little over 24 hours ago that I was not buying any more plants this year. So I couldn't help myself, and I went and bought them. So basically I lied to y'all. My bad. And then in addition to the 6 plants that I actually purchased, she gave me another whole box of plants. So, I mean, that was cool, right? I bought from her before many times. I think this is the first time I've ever bought a Hoya from her, though. Or several Hoyas, many Hoyas. She was the same one that I got the philodendron majestics from. So yeah, and several other plants over the years. But I'm going to go ahead and show them to you because I think they're pretty cool. I'll show you the ones I paid for first, and then I'll show you the ones that she just threw in. Okay, sorry, we've moved over a smidge because I'm like on top of a plant here that's, its big old leaf is flopping on me. Maybe even further over. Don't look at my junk. Where'd it go? It's cool. So I have some of them in this situation, and it's because the leaves are kind of thin on them. I don't know if they're plants that she just ordered or plants that she had or just recently potted or rooted, or I don't know. But they're thin, and I think they could use the extra humidity. Okay, this is the first one. It says Hoya icensis, which this had a leaf, this little guy here, and I knocked it off like pretty immediately. But like, that's got some nice big leaves, right? Like, there we go, you can kind of see the size of it. And mind you, I have huge hands, so. But yeah, it's nice, right? So I don't know anything about this Hoya. I have some reading to do, I guess, when I get done here tonight. Like, it's pretty cute. It's cute. It feels like it's in leca, and it feels like it's in there fairly well. I do see some roots here and there, so I don't know if she's just recently potted them. Like, it's thin. It's thin. Like, you can see some wrinkling on the back side, maybe. I don't know, it might be kind of washed out. But yeah, there's a little bit of wrinkling. We're not talking anything extreme, but, you know. I don't know, maybe she just forgot to water them. Who knows? They are in leca, and there's a little bit in there of water or nutrient solution, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining. Every plant I got from her has done pretty well, and if it died, it's because I killed it, so. And then this guy here, it's not quite in the pot. Oh, there's 2 tags in here. Oh, they both say Hoya Natalie? Hoya Natalie, I guess. Yep. And I've heard of this one. I think I saw it on, was it Miro's channel? Basie Plants? Oh, this one's thicker. This one is thick. The leaves on this one are like solid. They don't feel floppy or weird. But it's not quite in the leca, like I guess you can maybe see. So I just keep sticking it back down in there. I don't really want to repot these. Like, I don't care if it's in leca or pon or, you know, I don't care. The substrate doesn't worry me. I'll adjust my watering routine accordingly. But yeah, this one looks pretty good. This one here, if I had to guess, this is the newest leaf on this one, just because of the color difference. Pretty, pretty. So yeah, I have some familiarity with this, but I can't tell you too much about it. Like, I've seen the plant before, but do I know anything really? No. No. Will I learn? Yes. And then this is the third one. This is not what I was expecting. Like, I saw the picture of it, so I knew that this was the plant I was getting. But looking at the label, sorry, I thought it was a mealybug. Pretty sure those aren't mealybugs. I think that's, it looks like maybe it was rooted in perlite. I couldn't think of the word. And rather than sit there and pick it off and be very disruptive, she just plopped it in with a perlite on it. And I think that's what I was just picking off the back of that leaf, was a piece of perlite. But anyway, this one here, I don't know if you saw while I was spinning it around. It's labeled Sulawesiana. Sulawesiana. There we go. Maybe there's different kinds, but when I think Sulawesiana, I'm thinking it's a long lance-shaped leaf. The veins are very prominent. It's a dark green Hoya. This kind of has like some sort of maybe Finlaysoni vibe. I don't know. I really don't know. If it'll feel, there we go. I don't know. It's cool. Once again, you know, I don't hate it or anything. It does have some, maybe like it's had edema or something on the leaf there. I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's going to be fine. Everything's fine here. We're all fine. But yeah, I think it's a cool one. Just not what I was expecting. And well, I think I did buy another one at some point. It also said Sulawesi, and it's not really very specific. I guess that's the region where these Hoyas are from, and it's not necessarily specific to that Hoya. It's a very generic for Hoya that are from that region, from what I gather. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know somebody knows a lot more about it than I do. I could be talking out my rear. But nevertheless, it's a lovely Hoya. And then this is the fourth one. This one, this is a little bit thicker as well. Some of them are thinner, some of them are thicker, but it's still very thirsty. It feels thirsty. It feels like a thirsty Hoya. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I could roll it right up into a cigar. Never mind a taco. This one here says Hoya or SPPNG SV439. So that's a mouthful. Cool. That's a big leaf too. It's another, I like the big leafed Hoyas. You see that one's a little sad. Maybe I shouldn't show you that one as like, hey, look how cool this is. There we go. Is that one better? I still think that's a cool leaf. It's doing its job apparently. I see roots across the top of the leca. So yeah, it's very pretty. It's very veiny. Very veiny. I want to shove it right up to the camera and then it blows out. Sorry about that. It's just me being me. But yeah, so this one is also in leca. It's in one of those slotted pots, so I'm just like looking to see if I can see any roots. Oh yeah, I see some here and there through the net, the slots. Cool. This one here, this tendril has died, but I can see new growth on this one. And then there's a couple other ones poking out of there. So, I don't know. Oh, there's more new growth down in there. Can you see it? I can't see it, but I know it's there because I just saw it. This guy here, she had it labeled as Louis Bois. I believe, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, that it is Lita Bois, Lida, second word, Bois, I think. I think it just went around so long mislabeled as Louis that's people ran with it. But I think it actually is Lita. So it's lovely. It did have another piece here, but I guess I broke it in the car. So I went ahead and cut it and stuck it in water until I can, you know, get it together, my life and my plants. But yeah, so that's pretty. It's the Lanceolata Bella Lita Bois. Yeah, so I don't really see any roots in there. It looks like it's been in here a minute though, because this leca has some, you know, green gunge algae. Always looking for roots. I don't know, but either way, it seems to be fine. The leaves on this one are actually quite firm. The newer ones are firm as well, so that's good. Seems okay. Look at those The little half moon leaf there. That's cute. So yeah, excited to have it. Oof. This is going to be the 6th one here. This one says Hoya Sarawak Borneo. And this one, it looks like the thirstiest Hoya I've ever seen in my life. I mean, other than my Hoya compacta, my green compacta, that might be the thirstiest Hoya I've ever seen in my life. And I did water it. It's just not doing great. It's not doing great, guys. So yeah, it's really, really thin. And usually when I see Sarawak, I'm like, wow, those leaves are so thick. These are thin. They are thin and they are curled. It's in pon. And I mean, you can see there's, you know, nutrient solution or water or something down in there. Like, I can hear it. Can you hear it? So I don't know. But that's why I have them stuffed in this bin, is because I don't know if they've just been in shock. They need the humidity. I don't know. What she said exactly was, I bought too many Hoya. Not, I'm selling some of my Hoya. So these might be newer acquisitions to her as well. And you know, sometimes it can take Hoya a while to get themselves together. Even though they're growing roots or whatever, it might take a while for these leaves to plump up. I don't know. We'll just wait longer. We'll see. Like, most of them look very matte, but that one's kind of shiny. Kind of shiny. So yeah, pretty, pretty. Humble opinion, again. I just really love Hoya, and I had to show you all. So those are the 6 that I paid for, and now I've got, I don't know how many. I think she gave me 3. 3 Hoyas that I didn't pay for, and some other odds and ends. I'm going to show you all of them. Oh hey, is Natalie a variegated green on green Hoya? Where is it? I just saw it. Right there. I don't know if that's visible, but I'm looking at it and there's like, oh, right there maybe? Yeah. There's like some lighter green spots and somewhere down the vein there in that neighborhood. Is that a variegated thing? Is it supposed to be like that? I think that's the only leaf I see it on, so maybe it's just, you know, freckles. Okay, so I'm going to show you the not Hoyas first, which I don't know, there's 2 in a pot, or 2 in pots, and then some in a jar. This one here looks like philodendron mammy, which I don't actually have, so that's pretty cool. Don't know much about it. I think it's a climber, not a crawler, I'm guessing. It looks like it's good to go too. It's got like some adventitious roots there. Yeah, there we go. So, and it's in moss. It's got roots coming out the bottom even. Can you see it against my hand there? Yeah. The newest leaf is this little sad one. It's kind of cute, huh? But yeah, so I guess I can pot that soon. On the to-do list with everything else. And then this one here, look what she's written. It says variegated Cebu blue, supposedly. It looks like, well, let me show you what it looks like and you can make up your own mind. Does not look anything like Cebu blue to me, variegated or otherwise. It looks like, my first thought was Monstera siltepecana, but it doesn't have any of the silvery markings that siltepecana has. Like, it's just a kind of blue, like a dark, it looks like a dark Cebu blue. So when I'm looking at it, what I think is, what is it, Epipremnum Baltic blue, or they're calling it Baltic blue pothos, something like that. That's very much what this looks like, but just very immature. But yeah, I don't see anything that looks like variegation either, so I feel her on the supposedly. But it's cute, and I will grow it nevertheless. It's lovely. It's just a cute little baby. Look how tiny those little leaves are. They're so cute. If I can get it to focus. It also has like these fluffy little aerial roots coming out at each node. So cute. Yep. And then I have the jar. And on the jar she has written Philodendron glorious, Philodendron soderoy, and Philodendron splendid. So I see the splendid. It's probably this guy here. And then I'm guessing that this is going to be the sodal right here, which is lovely. This chunk that's stuck in here, that is Philodendron glorious. She's got a little tag she's written on there. But then also, bonus, because this plant's been on my wish list actually. This is Syngonium erythrophyllum. Does that sound right? I think it also goes by Llano Cardi Road, something like that. But yeah, it's like the very dark one with the like maroon burgundy backs. Yeah, so, and that's just a little cutting that she tucked in there. So yeah, those are the non-Hoya plants she gave me. And then I think she gave me 3 other Hoyas. 2 of which I have, 1 is a mystery. Okay, so here is, and I'm knocking it all out of this pot. I think I got it while we were in the car. But this is another Polyneura. And this one is very green compared to mine. Very thick leaves. And if you look under there, peduncle. She said it flowered pretty regularly. So, cool. But yeah, it's not in this pot good. I think I got it while we were coming back with it. So, whoops. There's another one in here. That's 2 plants, I guess. This one has some new growth starting on the back side there, if you can see it. So yeah, I just have to get this in the pot better, and I will actually do that tonight because a lot of these roots are just hanging out all over the place. And that can't be good. And then this is the other one that I said I already have. This is the, every time, Hoya latifolia outer variegated is what they call it now, I believe. You might know it as Hoya macrophylla albomarginata. So, yeah, she gave me this one. It is lovely. I think maybe she just keeps her Hoyas drier than I keep mine. Because even this one is kind of thin, but I can see that the pot has, I mean, it's been watered. It's rooted in there. It's just fine. I don't know. But you know, y'all know I love to water everything to death. My Hoyas anyway. And then my philodendron, I let them dry. I don't know. But anyway, they look pretty good. It's lovely. Oops, trying to grab the tendril. Looks good to me. Like, it's lovely, right? Okay, and then the one I'm not 100%, I'm not even 80% sure what it is. But I'd say maybe I'm 75% sure. I think that this is the Hoya Sunrise. I think she has the same one that I do. I think she got it from the same place I got mine. I think hers just isn't sun stressed. It looks like this one vine in here is not doing good. Can you see how droopy and sad and like really dry it is? But the rest of the plant looks great. Let me see if I can show you a good leaf. Maybe you can tell what it is. But I'm gonna guess, like I said, I'm not sure of anything, but I think it might be Hoya Sunrise. Just not sun stressed at all. I don't know if you can see the veining on there or not. It has a little bit. It's not very obvious, but then it really wasn't on mine that I know is a sunrise because we figured it out. It wasn't when I first got it on that one either. The veining, very prominent. I mean, I don't know. Like overall, what do you think? But like I said, that's my guess. It's just a wild guess. It's lovely, the back of the leaf. There's no peduncles or anything on it, so we can't really compare there. The other one, that flower is still maturing, or that peduncle is still maturing, but it hasn't opened yet. I'd say another day or 2. And it looks very similar to like my lacunosas. But yeah, so I just had to admit to you guys that I'm a huge liar, and I'm sorry that I lied to you. It wasn't, shame on me, it was not intentional. I just couldn't pass it up. I just couldn't pass it up. So yeah, I got all that for 50 bucks. She asked for 40, but I didn't have change. She didn't have change, and I was like, well, I know where you live. I'll be back. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I had for you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Come back and check me out again soon. Bye.